Yeah, there's some good stuff in that movie, man.
My bad, Tad. I had hit record and I forgot it.
Oh
It does
shit!
the
I thought that was
countdown.
one of your new beats or something, man. I was about to write some lyrics to that shit. Like, damn. All right. Okay. Man,
It
yeah,
does,
he's
does the
producing.
intro.
He's producing the
But I
shit.
think
You're like a little
now I'm still
Daz.
waiting for you. I'm still waiting for you to pull your the beats off the A track. What did you say it was the tap
They're
the
they're
DAT?
on they're on DAT DAT digital audio
Right.
tape. That's where the beats
Yeah, the
are.
little shit, the
And if you
little
talk to
things that the
anybody, if you watch
when the
any of these old
caveman.
podcasts, yeah, well, I'm old school. I'm
I know
50 years old.
I know the
So
technology. The
yeah,
cavemen used to
yeah.
put the rock on top of the other rock, and then they would spin it,
Yeah, that's
and
what
then
we did, bro.
and put
Yep,
little
that's what we did. So
engraving.
it's on that.
Yeah.
It's on digital audio tape. You know, I won't even take you back to the reel to reels, okay? Reel to reel tape, okay? Where they used to have to slice the reels, okay? To sample something and slice the reels. You can listen to like Eric
Oh
Sermon
man,
talk about the first EPMD record, which I don't even know if you even know about that because you're kind of young, but that shit was hard as fuck. And he was like, yeah, man, we had to take that loop and we had to splice the tape on the reel to reel. And man, I'm telling you, man, technology is a motherfucker. I mean, it's great. It's a blessing and a
I
curse at
know.
the same time because
Yeah,
now music is just
you got a better
shit because it's
appreciation
like,
than me. You've been through all of
well, I could sit here and say AI
Been through
make
all
a
the
beat for me,
technology.
and it'll make a beat for me, and I can say AI take
Yeah.
my voice and rap some hella lyrics, and I can make a song right now. So it's kind of scary, um, but the work people had to put in and the little appreciation people are getting for that shit in the 90s is kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, I
Especially,
mean, if
and
you
you
got
see
the
these
equipment,
guys
I'm
talk
down to
about,
make an AI track.
huh?
Said I'm down to make an AI track if you got the equipment,
Oh,
software,
all you need is chat
generate some
G,
lyrics and a beat.
GPT, G, whatever the fuck it is. That's all you need. You just
Yeah,
tell it what you want and it'll do what you need. It'll yeah, come
we
up
could
with some fucking
make a song
fire.
about yeah, make a song about getting side pussy, essentially,
Yeah,
like
it'll
have a
come up
bit.
with it for you. I mean, it'll be
how,
better than
how
anything too
essential
short of
side
it.
pussy is
It'll
to
be
a relationship. Yeah.
oh yeah, it'll kill anything too short or sugar
Mhm.
free ever made. Because those are the two guys always talking about that type of shit, pimping
Yeah,
and
put it
pussy.
in the
So
style of DJ Quick.
in the stop, yeah, well, that's a hell of a producer. But my favorite producer, I'm gonna tell you, I think it's Daz. And you're gonna laugh. You're like, Daz? No, listen to the beats he produced. He
Yeah,
produced
yeah,
probably the best beats
dude.
on Tupac's All Eyes on Me record. He did two of America's Most Wanted, Ambitions of a Writer. Um, fuck.
So if you put
I ain't
Daz at
mad
the
at
top,
you. He did that beat, huh?
tag. If you put Daz at
Yeah.
the top, where do you put Warren G? Because he came with some fire ass beats too.
Warren G is fire too. And that's why I'm proud of Long Beach and I'm proud of the city because wow, look at the talent that came out of here, right? A lot of fucking talent,
Uh,
man. Warren G and Daz both learned from the same guy, Dr. Dre. They learned their production skills from Dr. Dre, and they credit him all the time, anytime you see them. And for sure, you can hear it. You can hear it because Dre produced the
Mhm.
Chronic and then Doggy Style, and then you can hear what Warren G. His first shit was Endo Smoke, which was like a sample of what was that shit? Not a Rudy Ray Moore record. Fuck, another comedian, but Daz too. He was a
Now,
programmer and he
we
learned
got
his art.
Queen in the
And
house.
me back in that day, I was doing
What
that.
up, Queen? Good morning. Says Snoop, Dre, Nate. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was I was gonna ask you earlier when you had called me out. You know, we always get into as soon as we get into something like that's it. Um, who would you say of all time, like throughout music? Because I was thinking of the different categories of things to where it's like who gets the best hands down unanimous this position. And I started off thinking about sports. Like, is there any position where one person is like the number one unanimous, hands down number one guy? And the only thing in sports that I could get was Mike Allstott being the number one fullback, and nobody would argue that. And then so going over to music, I'm thinking like um, Big L was probably the best
He was
lyricist of
tight.
all
He was
time.
tight for the
Dead.
East Coast. Yeah, he was fucking tight. He died very young, but
Yeah,
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 he
yeah.
had one album.
Um,
I still have it
yeah,
on
and then
CD.
I was like,
It's fucking
Michael Jackson, King of Pop, dead. Tupac, the best artist who with connecting with his audience, like unanimous. Like there's no artist that was better at connecting with his audience, no matter what style the record was. It just when you listen to it, you was like, damn, hell yeah, yes, exactly this. And who would you say is the number one with the hooks of all time?
with hooks.
Just purely
I
going off of
mean,
hooks
you
on
you could say
anybody, whether
who
it's their own song or doing a feature on somebody else's song. Who would you say, Queen? You down
the
there?
number one guy
I'll
with
let you
hooks
up
is
in a
Nate
minute though,
Dogg.
but we about to have some
The number one hook guy
number
is Nate
one
Dogg.
of
You know
all
that
time, unanimous,
for hooks,
with
just for hooks,
unarguable, in my opinion.
for
Yes,
hooks
just for
only.
hooks, like hands
Yeah, it's
down.
Nate Dogg.
Nobody can. Yeah,
It's Nate Dogg,
hook.
and he
I'm
got
saying
paid
that
a lot
hooks.
of money for those
He's
hooks.
one.
He made hooks for people that he didn't even fuck with, who had one hit and
Yeah,
disappeared, like
and he gave them the
Chico and Cool
best
Water,
career.
make
I mean,
my
the best
high come
track of their
down,
career. Like, it's a lot of
huh?
people who their number one song is a song they did with Nate Dogg, and they never did anything bigger.
They
I
never
said
did
there's a
nothing.
lot of artists who their number one song is a song they did with Nate Dogg, and they never did anything bigger than that song. It's a lot of artists like that.
That was it. I can't even
Like
think of these
Fabulous
guys'
is
name
one.
because they were fabulous. He had one hit.
Yeah,
Why?
that's how they
Nate
dude. It
Dogg
was a
was
dude.
on it.
Who was the dude?
I can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. Yeah.
Who's the dude?
And he paid,
Shiesty,
I heard he paid
Shiesty,
like, I already paid like 50 racks for that shit.
who Shiesty?
Just for that.
No. It was
Or
something
not
else.
him, but the record label paid like 50
Oh, let me
racks
try to bring
just
him
for
up.
him.
Call it Nate Dogg Mix.
Look that shit up. And there's even an interview with Nate Dogg saying that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I'm about
paid.
to right now. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Chico and Cool Water, High Come Down, Fabulous. There was a lot of these
Let
guys.
me see.
They paid a lot of money for that hook.
Song list. Yeah, we can look. I can bring it up right now. Let me see.
I know what I'm talking about.
Show this tab. Yeah, bring it back up. Here we go. Yeah. So you got, let me see, backdoor, bag of weed, cause I got a girl, can't nobody. Damn, I wish they had the who was the feature so you can see. I got love, gangsta. Let me see. Never leave me alone.
I got love. That's what the
Man, I
money got
can't think of
paid
the
for.
track. I can't just go to the. Yeah.
Oh, he got paid a lot. He got
Let me
paid a
see.
lot by people
Well,
just for a hook.
yeah.
He got paid nicely
He's
for hooks.
he's definitely the king of hooks. I think
He
it's
was the
Captain Hook.
king of hooks.
Let's
Ain't no
see.
fun. That shit gets played every concert you
Discography.
go to by anybody. And it's Nate Dogg singing that shit. So legendary.
So here we go. Here goes his tracks. You got Till I Collapse with Eminem, 21 Questions, 50 Cent,
Yeah.
Shake That,
Yeah.
Eminem. Regulate. I would say Regulate is Nate Dogg's biggest song.
Yep. Endo Smoke. It goes on and on and on.
Corrosive was probably one of the biggest songs.
Corrosive.
Corrupt was on. We don't even know who 6'2" and Hitman is. Let me see. Music and me.
Smoke weed every day. What's that song? Andres.
Area Code is arguably Ludacris's biggest song.
Damn, Area Codes. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah. Come on, man.
Ghostface. That was definitely his most pop song.
Shit.
They play that in all type of movies too.
He didn't do none of that shit for free.
I like that with Chingy. Remember, I like that with Chingy and Fuse. I like that. I like.
Oh yeah, Chingy. Yeah. If you got a bag
with two singers, he's on a song with two singers, and they're not even doing the hook. He is, and that's why it's a hit because he was on the hook. Like they couldn't. That song wouldn't be a hit.
There you go. You hear Nate Dogg's voice, right?
I don't know why.
It's gonna become a hit. That's the whole point. He knew it. They knew
it. Shade Shice. That's what it is. Where I want to be. That where I. That Shade.
Oh yeah.
Shade
Shice. Yeah. Shade Shice. Yeah. Yep. Another nobody. But he paid. He didn't pay for the hook. The record label paid for that hook. They gave him an advance, and his advance to make the record, he took a big chunk of that and said, "Hey, can I get Nate Dogg on here so I can make a hit?" And it was a hit. So, hey, man, they were smart about it, but that was it. One hit wonders, right? Nate Dogg was the shit. He made Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace, Nate Dogg. He was the shit.
You couldn't slam it home and make a career off of it. That was on you. But he put you up there.
Yeah, he could come up with a hook like nothing. I mean, apparently, we knew this. I mean, damn, he was all over the Chronic, okay, and he was all over Doggy Style. I mean, it ain't no fun. Once everybody heard it ain't no fun, they're like, we ain't ever heard nothing like this.
Could you imagine what?
Nobody had ever heard nothing like that. Somebody singing some shit like that, lay back and open your mouth. Like nobody had ever heard nothing like that. That made him fire. And then when Regulate came out, I think that was a year later. Oh shit, it was over. Like everybody, he was in demand.
Can you imagine what music would sound like today if he and Pac never died and they just locked in together?
It would be crazy. I mean, I would hope that Pac didn't fall to the wayside like a lot of these other 90s rappers have. Kind of just got old and ran out of lyrics, made too much money, and just got complacent or something. I don't know.
He wouldn't have.
I mean, look at Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's put out records every week, but nobody wants to hear it.
Look, this is how you know.
He died on top.
He wouldn't have died out like that. He gave birth to so many different styles that went on and had successful careers. Like he gave birth to Ja Rule's style. He gave birth to Nas's style.
Ja Rule,
he gave birth to a lot of styles. He was the father of a lot of styles. There's a lot of Tupac
Ja
babies
Rule is a
that
straight
came up and
biter,
made.
okay, a fake ass Tupac, and even Daz
That's what
calls
I'm
him out.
saying. There's a lot of artists who are fighters
Even
off of.
Daz
They
called
took
him out on the record. He goes,
little
"You fake
details.
ass Tupac motherfucker. Ja Rule is fake as fuck."
They took different aspects of Tupac's personality because he was so multifaceted.
They
You can
did.
you could take so many different aspects and make different artists, and that's what happened.
Tupac, and like it, what everybody says, he was fucking off the chain. Okay, he was off the chain, and he didn't give a fuck. And he said what he felt, no matter what he felt. And yeah, a lot of people try to copy that. Like, yeah, I'm the realest motherfucker like Tupac because he didn't give a fuck. He said what he felt till he did what he did, and he lived how he lived. But there is no, yeah, there's not going to be another Tupac, man. There's not going to be another Tupac. There's not going to be another Elvis Presley. There's not going to be another, even a Snoop Dogg, and he's still alive. And luckily he is still alive. He's a fucking superstar. There's not gonna be another Ice Cube. No, not gonna be another Easy E. There's just people they they made their lane, and Tupac he really did, and he went out with a bang, a fucking bang, on top of his game. Like there's a lot of people that really before he came to death row were not fucking with Tupac a lot. They really weren't feeling Brenda Had a Baby or Dear Mama and all that shit. But once he came to death row, and they obviously death row was the hottest thing at the time, and he put out that shit, and that shit was hardcore gangster, and he was pissed because he just came out of prison, and he had a lot of shit on his mind, and he was just spitting. Yeah.
This is where I wanna be.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
They take
yeah. So
down. But
so when All Eyes on Me came out, I was here. I was like a block away when that shit came out, and
yeah,
I was like, "Oh man,
you gotta hear this shit." Nate Dogg number one spot when it comes to and they can't compete anymore because they're all dead. All of the people that were the best at what they did, they're all dead. But
yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead. The best of the best are all dead.
Can still compete is who we were talking about
Biggie,
at the beginning
Tupac, Nate Dogg. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, but when it comes, look, let's get back to what we were
they died on the top of their game.
Let's get back to what we were talking about with Stallone and Rambo and Commando.
We're going back there.
Let's get back to that. Yeah, because that's what I wanted.
I wanted
to bring.
I like Rambo Part 2. Okay, I like Rambo Part 2.
The commentary you agree with?
Look, I like Rambo Part 2. I don't like Part 1. I like Part 2 because that's when he goes fucking ballistic. That's when he's shirt off, machine guns blazing, killing motherfuckers. Blood is flying. Okay, so when Commando came out, which I think in 86 or something like that, and I was 10, 11 years old, and that shit popped up on HBO, which we had like a, you don't know nothing about that, but we used to have like a bootleg cable box, right? So they would put a chip in it, a chipped cable box. You get all the channels. If your mom talked to the cable guy and, whatever, she could get like a chipped box. I'll put a chip in it.
You got the A side and the B side and everything. Yeah, we fuck with that. We get the.
Oh yeah. So we had a couple chip boxes. Mom would flirt with the cable guy. Oh well, we need these channels. We don't pay for it. Oh well, if you take me out to dinner or something. Anyway, so we had all the channels. We had everything for free, and I had one in my bedroom as a kid. And my sister had one, and my mom had one in the living room. And so we were like, "Fuck, we were living good. We got free cable. We got HBO, Cinemax, all that shit for free." And so Commando came out. It came out on HBO or Cinemax, one of that shit. And I was like, wow, okay. This kind of takes Rambo Part 2 up a notch.
Which one you
And
like
then I
better?
called my little friend down the street, like, you got to check this shit out, man. Put your GI Joes down. You got to come check this. You got to come check this Commando out, man. This shit is no joke. And so I kind of have like a personal thing
Queen,
about
you
it.
said you like them both. I mean, you saw them both, Queen. Which one did you like more? I was just talking
Who?
to the Queen over here in the chat. She said she remember Queen D. She says, I remember Commando, old school. I also remember going
Yeah.
to the drive-thru, watch
Yeah.
Rambo First Blood. So which one did you like more? Which one was better? She says Commando was good, but Rambo was better. And that's First Blood. So
You
look,
know-
let's check out this video and you can tell me what you agree with and what you disagree with as we watch it. Because he compares the two. And I'm telling you, you stop at Part 2. When you get to Rambo 5, I told you about Rambo 5.
Rambo
he turns into
5?
a ruthless murderer. I'm telling you, Rambo 5 is probably the best one because he starts killing everything. Because he goes, I told you, he goes there and it's a pacifist group that's like, we want to, there's these people that's mass murdering these Cambodians or some shit, or they're in Vietnam or some shit. And there's these pacifists that's like, we want to go there and we want to like spread the joy of the Lord or some shit like that. And he was like, and they was like, they needed a way there. Nobody would take them. And they was like, that guy would take you. Talking about Rambo. So when they go to him, they're like, yeah, we want to go over there and we want to change things. And he was like, you got any weapons? And they was like, no. He was like, you ain't changing shit. And then and so he didn't want to take them. They ended up taking them. It turns into let me just, you got to watch the movie, but I think they talk about it in this video. But I'm telling you, it's the most murder. He bayoneted a kid.
I mean,
I told you about how he bayoneted a kid off the ground, threw him into some fire. Like,
yeah, but
this video.
But all the political shit about it really turns me off, right? Like, I'm not.
They're going to compare their one.
You gotta ignore that. Just watch the movie.
Commando versus Rambo, and finally declare a winner. Round 1, the better physique. While Stallone was always in great shape, every Rambo sequel had him getting bigger and more jacked than the last. Unfortunately for him, he's going up against a 7-time Mr. Olympia, and at this rate, he should overtake Arnold sometime around Rambo 12.
Exactly.
Point Arnold.
Goes to Arnold.
Round 2, the best line. Commando's entire script contains nothing but awesome one-liners.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied. Let off some steam, Bennett.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
Rambo, on the other hand,
just bodies.
You're about to lose $50,000 for your car accident because you don't know this one trick. Check this out. I'm an attorney. I've been doing this for years. And I'm standing here because most people walk.
Is not much of a talker. What he lacks in quantity, though, he more than makes up for in quality.
That will help change people's lives.
Are you bringing any weapons?
Of course not.
You're not changing anything.
It's thinking like that keeps the world the way it is.
Fuck the world.
Fucking badass. Point Stallone. Round 3. Most kills in a single movie. Both men kill a lot of people. I mean, a lot.
That's hilarious.
I'm talking dictator levels. In Commando, Arnold kills
that's where
roughly
Commando.
240,000
That's where
people.
Commando was like as a movie. As
But
a beat
in
Rambo, I'm
Rambo,
telling you.
Stallone literally kills the entire population of Burma. Which is just over 53 million. Point Stallone.
He didn't kill no 53 million people, but I'm telling you, man, if you watch it, the way he was killing these people, it's like he just didn't care. Like and when I say didn't care, I mean about getting that movie in theaters. Like I don't like we just gonna make this movie.
That shit actually made it to a theater.
It comes out on, but we kill.
Wait, that actually made it to a theater.
The one you got to see. I don't know. I saw it on, it was on DVD.
I think that shit went straight to video.
Round 4. Better show of emotion. Arnold only has one emotion. Awesomeness. Which is a real emotion, and he oozes it in every scene of every movie. Sorry, Stallone, but I think this round's already over.
Nothing is over! Nothing!
Open this bar and say, guns. Then this kid comes up and he says, Shine, please. And he opened up the box and blew his body all over the place. He's laying there and he's screaming. It's all over me. And nobody went out. He just called my name. I want to go home, Johnny. I said, well, why? I can't find your legs.
Holy dude. Fine. Take the points, Stallone, you f***ing downer. Round 5. Best villain. Rambo's best villain is Sheriff Teasel from First Blood. He sets the entire franchise in motion by being
Done anything to you?
First of all, you don't ask the questions around here. I do.
and not
And I
wanting
told
John
you,
Rambo
like,
in
if you
his
watch the
town.
Rambo movies, this is about said before too. He goes through the progression of each ethnic group and their oppression, and he starts off with the nigga because he got treated. He was treating. When I first watched this movie, I kept thinking, why is the sheriff treating Rambo like a nigga? Like he does he not see that he's white? Like why is he treating him like this? And then in the next one, he was treated like
It's a movie, my guy.
Mexican. Like he was, huh? But still,
Fucking movie.
just like why is
It's
he
an 80s
treating him
movie.
like he treating him like he's a nigga? he treated him like a nigga. Then in the next one, he was treated like a Mexican. Then he got treated like a Haitian. I was like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
You don't want guys like you in this town.
Wanting John
He just was like, man, he was like, what you doing in our town? Oh, man, I'm just trying to get something to eat. Well, it's a town right up the street, and it's a restaurant in that town. Get the hell up out of here. You got till sundown, boy. I was like, why is he talking to Stallone like he got an afro?
Because he had those
We don't want
fatigues
guys
on,
like you in this town.
and you
but
know
he doesn't hold a candle to the main
they didn't get no
villain
respect when they came back
from Commando,
from Vietnam.
Bennett.
Do you know what today is, Matrix? Payday.
My dad
and
didn't
goes
get no
around
respect
the
when he came
entire
back from
movie
Vietnam.
wearing a gray mesh vest like they told him this was a King Arthur movie as a joke, and he never caught on.
Welcome back, John.
And just look at how he stands when he's in a knife fight. Between that and his ridiculous overacting,
I don't need no gun!
Oh, stop.
I think Arnold just keeps him around for comic relief. Sorry, Sheriff, but you ain't
That
got
made no sense to me. That was the scene that really stuck out to me. Like, dude, you sized up Arnold Schwarzenegger and was like, nah, I don't need this gun. I got this. Like, he looked down at his own gut, looked over at Arnold's 18 pack and was like, yeah, 101. I got the upper hand. I was like, oh, okay. That's another -1 for this movie.
on Bennett.
You know, we're just a small hick town sheriff's department.
Point Arnold.
Small heat cone
Round
brother.
6. The best fight. While they do most of their killing with any weapon they can get their hands on, sometimes they just gotta kick some ass in hand-to-hand combat. Rambo
That's
has had
totally
some
AI.
good fights in his day,
Wow.
but he never took on every single mall security guard in North America at the
He
same
picked up the
time.
phone book. Phone book was rolling on the floor.
That's the best AI ever heard.
Point Arnold. Round 7. Most awesome kill. Arnold has said that in this scene in Commando, he wanted to beat this guy to death with his own arm, but they wouldn't let him. That's a shame because that would have given him the point. We'll just have to settle for Rambo playing and winning a game of chicken between a fucking tank and a helicopter. Oh, yeah.
Hey, have you been researching dental?
Told you, man. Like the Rambo. Look, if Commando, if they would have done
That's
a
ridiculous.
series like part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I could see they could have overtaken it. But the Rambos as a whole,
There he is.
not
Hold on,
fair.
hold on, hold on.
Because all the movies combined, it was just so.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Look who I'm with.
Who's that?
That's Max.
Oh, Max from upstairs?
Yeah.
Where your face at, Max, nigga?
Wait.
But,
Max.
who was that, George?
You think it ain't?
Yeah. What's up? Hold up. Let me.
What is that right there? What are you guys talking
What's
about?
good?
Well, some shit.
Where
I
your
don't
face
know.
at? I know
Right
you're
here.
not hiding like that.
Hell no, I ain't never hiding.
Yeah.
Even if I'm under the cover, you
but
gonna
Tad
spot
ain't
me.
got his camera on. He ain't
Huh?
trying. He ain't trying to scare the view. We got his camera off.
Oh, you on your like the little podcast thing or what?
Yeah.
You know.
We're talking about Commando versus
yeah,
Rambo. You ever seen both those
Commando
movies?
versus Rambo, yeah.
Rambo.
Commando got it all day.
Oh!
Commando, man, you can't fuck with Commando.
Oh! Oh!
You ain't,
Oh!
you ain't
Can't
seen
fuck with
Rambo. How many
Commando.
of the
Hey,
Rambos?
Rambo is Rambo. You can't discredit him, but Commando, come on. What? You go back to third grade if you gonna fight that one.
Rambo 5.
You feel me?
I put Rambo 5.
He wants
alone
to
up
fight me
again.
over that. Commando, baby.
That's a straight martial artist right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got George on my side.
Nah.
Yeah, hey,
We're fucking you up with that.
Commando gonna
He
come
wanna
around
get you
and east side kick fucking Rambo, put his ass asleep.
Hell no.
Love it.
Rambo, he ain't gonna be able to find him. He gonna have the mud
Oh,
camouflage hiding in the
That's the
woods.
end of that
He
debate.
ain't gonna be able to spot him.
Yeah, that's the end of that debate.
Maybe the Predator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, would have got him.
Ah,
Not
that's
Commando.
bullshit.
That's
Commando is the
I don't know. Yeah, maybe in a 1-on-1, if he would have got his hands on him, yeah, he'd just squeeze his head with his two bare hands and it'd be over. But he wouldn't be able to find him, man. Rambo's too crafty. Like if they were in a Hunger Games type situation, Rambo coming out on top.
ain't got nothing on that. You mean?
Rambo 2 was pretty good, but come on. All right, so it's 2-1.
Yeah, no, it's 2-2. I got Queen in the chat. She said Rambo.
No, he said Commando. God damn it!
I got one person in the chat on my I got one person in the chat on my side, and you got one person in your chat on your side.
Oh man,
it's tied up.
All right, well, it's a
You gonna
tie.
have to, yeah.
Look, Commando is a motherfucker.
let
All right,
Rambo find
Commando
that
is a
ninja.
motherfucker. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man. You keep on that.
You weren't
I
impressed?
told you about it. I told you what I like about it.
I know you kind of broke it down. You kind of broke it down, but
Yeah.
come on, man.
Well, I told you it was a good movie. I just didn't, you know, and shit. I was like, oh, come on, man. It was the chick really killed it for him. She was annoying. I was wishing he would have just killed her right after
Ray
she
Don
snitched on him.
Chung, Tommy Chung's daughter, she killed it for you.
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Yeah.
Ray Don Chung.
The one who, yeah, the one who
The
when he went to
light-skinned
the
black
thing
chick
and was
who
like,
was
look, you just go get the dude, tell him to come out, and she was like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna do
well,
that. And she went right in there. Security. This nigga kidnapped me. Get him. And then gonna help him. And then gonna help him escape from the security that she snitched on him to. Like, what, bitch? Make up your mind. Who are you?
I'm not saying it's the best story of all time. All right,
That's annoying. Ever since then, I wanted her to know.
Hold on, cracky. Yeah, not saying it's the best story of all time. I'm not saying it's deep.
That's a movie though. It
I'm
was good. I
saying
like
like, you know, the first blood. Yeah, it's very deep. You know, John comes back from Vietnam, and they look at him and they reject him, and okay, it's deep. Commando is not about that. Commando is about killing motherfucker. It's an action movie. It's a fucking action movie that someone who's 10 or 12 years old is gonna be like, what the fuck? Damn, this dude's shooting shit, chopping shit. I never seen nothing like this. Commando is. It took Rambo Part 2, which was awesome. Rambo Part 2 was awesome, but Commando took it to another level. Well, and that's why they still have a rival to this day. If you ever see Stallone or Sylvester Stallone and what's his name? Fuck. They still have like a beef. Oh, they're friends, but Schwarzenegger and Stallone, they still have like a beef over those movies because, huh?
They don't make movies.
They don't make what?
Like they used to.
No, they don't make movies like they used to, and that's why I don't go to the movies or watch movies because they
don't make
suck.
Movies like they used to, man.
You understand that? They fucking suck.
Everybody's turning streamer. I'm telling you.
They don't make shit like Goodfellas or Casino or Heat or The Godfather or Friday, Menace to Society. They don't make nothing like that anymore. What they make
that's
is
what we were
shit.
raised on.
They're raising
shit. They're raising this generation something new.
Fuck
Have
that.
you seen like what's going on now is everybody what's going on now is everybody's going to streaming, all the rappers, the actors, the athletes, the everything.
Yeah, but they
I
can't
think the
rap.
next thing that's going to happen is they're all going to start. They can't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're just influencers, whatever. But they're all doing gay shit now. Like they're all doing subtle gay.
Thank you. They need to incorporate that in to prove that we're gay because that's the trending thing. I'm cool with that. I'm not into that. I'm married. I got a wife. I like pussy.
I'm telling you, by the end of the
that's
year,
cool.
it's gonna be like
I mean, hey, that's cool if you want to do it. That's cool if you want to do it. I don't want to see it. Not a game I want to play. Not a movie I want to watch.
They gonna
Thank you.
saying that they are gay. It's the next agenda.
That's fine. They can gay up everything they want to gay up, and guess what? I don't have to buy it. I don't have to watch it. I don't have to be a part of it. And hey, man, you do you. I'll do me. I'm just an old man. I'm just an old fucking man, and I'm gonna watch my shit from back in the day. That was funny because nothing's funny anymore. Watch my shit that was entertaining because nothing is entertaining anymore. Everything's got a agenda
or a narrative attached to it. It's political. Everything is political.
You want to
And
take it?
I've never been into politics, you know. Fuck politics. I've never been into it. I never wanted nothing to do with it. And when people post shit on my shit that's political, I usually delete them, unfriend, bye. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear this shit. Then I was forced into it, like a lot of people were in 2020, forced into it. COVID and blah 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 and all this bullshit. Well, what the fuck? What's really going on? And by me having a fucking brain, let me do some research. Let me do some what's really going on. What's the truth? I trust nothing, because if I go here, I'm hearing one thing. If I go there, I'm hearing another thing. So let me educate myself. And I'll tell you, supposedly I got COVID like 3 times because we got those free test kits, and I happened to take it, and oh shit, I got COVID. I tested positive, and then my family laughed. They're like, "Oh, really? You're sick?" And they're like, "All right, we'll give one to my son. He's positive. Wife, take one. You're positive." I'm like, hilarious. Never got sick. Now, I'm not taking that against anybody else, but it is kind of coincidental that when I looked up the CDC and looked all their years past, all the deaths for the flu, what's that shit you get in your chest, pneumonia and the flu.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Dad?
Yep.
Yeah, like let's step away from
No, I ain't
the
stepping away.
downer stuff that everything's on into. You want to take a trip down memory lane, just speaking on like how the older movies and how they were, you know, better, more captivating and everything, and older artists and shit. Have you heard of Lupe Fiasco?
Yeah, heard of him.
You know who that is?
Do
Have
I
you ever heard?
fuck with
Are
that?
you familiar
Nope.
with any of his?
No.
Okay, so all right, so
No,
look,
I heard of him.
he has this track called Burger. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, this track right here is a track he has called Double Burger with Cheese, and just from the title of it, you know what that's from, right? A double burger with cheese.
Yeah, and
Menace to society. So look, so he's gonna go. This video is gonna go. He lyrically he goes through all the different movies that we were raised on, right? I want to see. Well, you was probably in like your mid-50s when these movies came out, but I want to see if you recognize what he's rapping about as he's rapping it. They
stop.
got the
Oh,
visual.
stop. What'd you say?
I want to know
Mid-50s when it came
how
out?
many of the movies you know, huh?
Let me tell you something. When Menace to
Yeah.
Society came out, I had the
Yeah.
bootleg VHS. You're like, what's a VHS? They were selling that
Yeah.
around here like nothing. VHS, like and it had the little numbers on the bottom of it. Like somebody from the set before it came out in theaters was selling them. Same with Friday. I had Friday maybe 6 months before it came out, and I would have watch parties for Friday on a VHS tape with the little numbers on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know what that is, but I guess so they could edit the movie. It wasn't a final product, but yeah, Menace to Society and Friday. We had that. We had all that.
As he goes through
So
this
I can
track,
quote you
I
anything
want you
on
to
that.
see how many different movies he goes through and if you recognize the movie.
Give me a quote.
He about to. Yeah. You can hear it, right? It should be up on the screen, and you should be able to hear it.
laid back villain on a smooth tip. All things gravy, greatest fear to let the groove slip. Always tell the masses that it's never gonna stop, cause you never gonna do shit. Magnified gestures over long lost blues riffs. Mop up, sop up the tears for fears with a Q-tip. The proceeds to poke out their eyes with a toothpick. Remember when Lorenz taped his hands with the pool stick of wind came to.
You remember that movie?
What movie is that?
Reference.
I know the movie reference. He referenced Master Society, but I don't know that song.
Well, no, the scene where he swept him with the pool stick.
Oh yeah,
that was Presidents. Remember the pool hall scene? Their Presidents.
Yeah, that's another good movie with Lorenz
Poke out
Tate.
their eyes with a toothpick. Remember when Lorenz taped his hands with the pool stick of wind came, pistol whip Chauncey and that fool snitch. Sent to take the bill. Duke would've went to jail if he wouldn't have got killed in that drive-by by the Duke
And put it in the
was like,
chat.
it ain't mine. She was like, you the only guy that I do it with. Remember when Pac and Q started fighting over Steel House?
Okay, yeah, so
Face still
that's
straight.
all.
Raheem told him to chill out. The Jerry Curl blood that brought Ricky eating chips. The same guy that was before when Ice Cube stopped to let Cube out the whip. And when it's dancing with that rabbit, didn't rock and have the same gun that old man shot OG Bobby Johnson's son
Yeah,
in the back.
Dancing with the Rabbit. You know, that's from Colors.
Or do I got it basket? King put his fist up and dapped it. Chicago and Regina had sex inside the mail truck. They left his ass. He reached down to get his hair brushed. Trey like the Furious sitting down getting his hair cut. Yeah. Do you remember these? Double burger with cheese. Double burger with cheese. Double burger with cheese. Huh? Do you remember these? Double burger with cheese. Double burger with cheese. Double burger with cheese. Kane told him as he jacked him at the drive through. $100 you tell who ride a mask, put the knife to another 100 for the cop who chased New Jersey drive crew. The group who took Ricky Ball, Crip, a pyro. Kicked old boy, told him he could buy 100 balls. Little Bobby used to spit the iron out his overalls. Who knew in the few he would had a gun aiming? Kane had a niggas dating, skating on his Mustang. Remember when the whole crowd stopped and got tense? Then they cheered when Steel put his hand up on the fence. And when G Money first got mad to the cocaine, and Chris Tucker OD there watching Soul Train. Cameron shot him in the car, took his gold chain. Nino was free till he met up with that old man. Ice-T was there and he oversaw the whole thing. Mello lost his legs just to get up out the dope gang. Why he throw his gun into the river though? Just to hit the roof to get the juice and let Bishop go. Show how just love, but the Pac-Man day came, especially after sprayed the little essay with the spray paint. Remember when Bobby took off his tear? And when Dope Boy disappeared after his brother died and he said nobody cared? I still do after all these years. Because he should have played ball. Ricky ain't deserved none of that at all. These are just an illustration of a few scenes that help raise a generation. Yeah. Do you remember these? Double burger with cheese.
Okay.
Double burger with cheese.
I get it.
Double burger with cheese.
It's still whack. It's still whack, but I get it. I get it. He mentioned Colors, obviously. Colors. Yeah, I get it. It was whack as fuck. He mentioned Colors. He mentioned Boys in the Hood. He mentioned Menace to Society. He mentioned MC8 and Ice Cube and who was that? Marlon Wayans with the Rabbit and Colors, and he mentioned a bunch of people in Colors. Actually, he mentioned Colors a bunch of times. That's actually a classic movie.
Yeah.
And then Double Burger with Cheese, that was MC8 with the Crackhead and Menace to Society. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he watches his hood flicks, but he's whack. Whoever the fuck that was whack as fuck.
Wait, what do you mean? How is he whack? How is he whack? What about that was whack? What made it whack?
What made it whack? Man, that beat. Who produced that beat? That shit was horrible, man.
That
beat was horrible. His delivery, the delivery was. I mean, all right. Hey, I'm not trying to be a mean guy. Hey, maybe he's dope to somebody.
Maybe he's fucking tight.
That's your opinion.
Hey,
I'm trying to
my
dissect
personal opinion.
the whackness of it.
My personal opinion.
I respect it.
That was
I
who?
respect it. I'm just trying to understand it. That was Lupe.
Huh? Who's Lupe?
That was Lupe.
Lupe Fiasco? No, I don't know. I don't fuck with him.
I know you don't fuck with him. I was just wondering what made that whack. When you said the beat, his delivery, is slow. All right. Fair enough.
My opinion.
I don't know what improvements could be made from there. I thought all
My
those
opinion.
things-
Well, I'm old school. Okay, you're talking to an old guy who was listening to people who had bars, not. I don't know, man.
Those
You
were
know,
bars, bro. Those were bars, 100%. But I listen to old guys too who got bars. And, you know, they tight.
To me, play it again. That shit sounded crazy to me. That shit sounded crazy to me. The beat sounded crazy. The lyrics sounded crazy. I'm like, all right, yeah, I get it, but no.
If you didn't like it the first time around, I doubt the second time around when you
The second time around, I'm probably gonna go harder. Yeah, I mean, hey man, hey man, you want my honesty, right? I'm just gonna give you.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We don't.
Was that
have
you?
to
Was that
do it
you?
again.
Was that your demo? I mean, no offense. No offense. If that was you, then yeah, it sounded pretty good.
No,
but I liked it, bro. That shit was on point. You got it. But
I just gotta find a better producer.
If that's just somebody,
My lyrics is on point. I just need to find a better producer. Give me some better beats. Is that your advice?
Wow.
But if it's not me, then all of
I
these
did
tracks-
used to produce. I did used to produce, and I can still produce. I got the machines up here. I still got the. I can make you a beat. You know.
Promising me beats.
Bring me a beat. Nah.
I'm trying to think of any artist who has like uncopywritten music who I can play who you would say is not whack. If that is whack, I'm like, damn, yeah, it's a high bar that you got for
Who's not whack?
No, like artists with uncopywritten music, because there's a lot of artists on like Spotify and stuff that I could try to go through, but they would take the streams down for copyright. But
yeah,
I don't know. Let me try to find. Let me think. Let me see. Instead, I won't play that one again. I'll try to find a different, Lupe.
Lupe, goodbye, Lupe.
You know what? I got one. Okay, I know. I got one that you at least can't say that the. I know you can't say that the beat is whack. So that'll eliminate that, and then
I'm nobody, so I could say it's whack or not whack. I'm nobody.
If you like
this dude in my apartment said it was whack. He's whack. You know, I mean, I can say anything, but you know, play it. What do you got?
I don't even know. I don't even. They might. Down just for the beat, but I'm gonna play. I'm gonna stream it anyway. Maybe they. But,
might get a copyright strike.
So we just gonna judge his raps.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, again, I'm nobody. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy with an opinion. Hey, I don't know what's what. I'm just a dude.
Version 15.
Sitting in my apartment. Giving my.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Come on, no question. You ain't gotta ASK. Song that be told you ain't gotta have your hands up. I was like screw paper. Then I ran around, touch money, change my mind on my chain. So I tuck money hands down now. In addition to the sim, it's paper on the waist like Henry.
That beat is not going through.
Niggas ain't seeing what I'm keeping concealed. They wanna be a chill. You will leak it if the secret's revealed. Peep it, might leak it to. Course, it's the boss, Tony Danza, stanza, Springsteen at 16s. It's nothing sweet, it's Lupe. I am white people's Kool-Aid. It's mean, the baller with the goggles like Kareem from Chicago with the models on the scene. Duck fellas, better get down like duck feathers. A rhyme or crushed pepper, a grinder, yeah, that's much better. You a dice game, I'm a casino man, hustler for life. You hear the lingo and find me covered in ice like Encino Man. Only one missing is Pacino Man. Get it? Yeah.
Now, come on. Come on. Find me covered in ice like Encino Man. Encino Man. Come on. What? What, Tad?
Whack. No,
what's the critique?
I was playing. No, it was all right. No, it was cool. It was all right. It was all right.
Get off the stage.
I'm just playing with you, man. I'm just joking, man. I'm just
all right.
around.
That's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. Trash.
It sounded like a good old.
All right, it's an upgrade.
Sounded like a good old East Coast beat and some East Coast style. Sound all right.
Well, you know that Dead President's beat.
I ain't mad at it.
You know,
but then again, I'm nobody.
That old Jay-Z Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Dre didn't like it. I think Lupe is getting booed off the stage, man. If this was the Apollo, Sandman on his ass.
Well.
Yeah, so
maybe they knew something about
what I could with Lupe.
Maybe they knew something about Diddy we all didn't know. Maybe. He likes Vaseline.
I think anybody who didn't do, those are the rappers that you don't hear about no more. But they the most vicious ones out. Jadakiss, like Ghostface, all the Wu-Tang. Diddy that did go to the Diddy parties. They didn't have a career. Nas is the only one that still has somewhat of a career.
Nas is still doing shows. He's still doing shows. I kind of want to get. Nas is at the Long Beach Amphitheater actually coming up. Nas is
still fire. Still got it.
Yeah, he's still doing it. He's still doing it. Shit. A lot of these guys are not doing nothing. They're collecting change out of vending machines, and they're, I don't know, whatever they're doing construction. I don't know, but.
Andre, how many minutes?
Morning.
Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Doing all right. What's going on? You hear everybody likes Nas better than Lupe. Dre, you hear the boo Lupe off the stage too? We had Tad, one of my homegirls, Queen D, came up to the stage and figured she had something that night. But guess not.
Lupe Fiasco.
What you say?
I couldn't hear you.
Figured you had something to add. Said I figured you came up here because you had something to add. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Add about what? I didn't hear what you was asking.
Nothing. I just said you came on stage. I figured you came on stage. You had.
Well, I mean, I've been in the audience having comments on the shit that you're talking about. So what's your question?
I didn't have a question.
Oh, you just wanted to hear my opinion on which part? Because, first of all, I wanted to say Rambo for the win, Mister. I done seen both of them. Commando was good though. Don't get me wrong, but you know he let his heart get in the way. But Rambo came through there killing up every damn thing for a whole 5 series. He just killed everything in his path. So Rambo for the win on that one. Rambo for the win. But far as I gotta agree with my man on the other video, but you already know that we have seen that video quite so many times, and I said there's a lot going on in that video. Far as the soundtrack for it, I mean, I have to agree with my man.
Damn.
I have to agree with my man when it comes to the track. But other than that, you know.
Hey. Well,
I'm trying to find someone who
green on something is better than nothing.
Who he would like.
Oh, and one more thing, Nate Dogg for the all-time greatest lip maker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you know I like the household, so you know I like the household.
So I'm here to give y'all some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Nate Dogg is. I was looking for the categories that I could place who's the best without argument. You can't do that with basketball as like who's the greatest of all time. People always argue Mike, LeBron.
They're gonna say
Kobe.
Michael Jordan.
There's always good
They're gonna say
arguments.
Michael
But, like,
Jordan.
you can't argue against Nate Dogg. You can't argue against Nate Dogg being the best hookmaker. There's no argument to be had. And
No, you can't.
Football in the fullback position, Mike Allstott. If you asked anybody if Mike Allstott is the best fullback of all time, there's no argument to be had. Every other position.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him.
Mike Allstott played for
Who?
For the Bucks back in 2002 when they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, never heard of him. I know Michael Jordan. I know Kobe Bryant. I know, shit like this. I know Nate Dogg. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. See, that's the difference. You gotta have
probably
that,
already old
that mass
now by the
appeal.
time Mike Allstott came around. Mike Allstott came around in early 90s. So he was probably
But here's the thing.
your memory body.
Certain people have that. Nah, okay, that's funny. You got me. But certain people have that mass appeal, right? Certain people have that mass appeal that go through generations where I don't give a fuck if you were there to witness it. You heard about it. Certain people you're like, what? Bobby who? I don't know him. But there's certain people that they stand the test of time, like Tupac. There's people that weren't even born when Tupac got killed, and they're like, "Oh, I love Tupac." You weren't even born in 1996. You were born in 2000. Yeah, but he was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's stuff like that. There's stuff like that, man. And there's certain people that really resonate with all of society, man. And it just lives on. It's and you can say, yeah, this guy's the best today. Huh? You can say this guy's the greatest today. It's like, yeah, he's great. It's cool. He won an award, but
Like how I brought up Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan. They all, you can say that about every single one of them, but it's
all three of them are going to be living in history.
So if you look at the running back position in the NFL, and you say who's the best running back of all time, somebody will say Barry Sanders, then somebody will argue OJ, then somebody will argue Jim Brown. They were all Yeah, they would all exactly, and they would all
You don't
make
even know who Eric
arguments
Dickerson
like
is?
it is him.
Straight up Raider. All right.
Yeah,
You know what I think it is? I think a lot of times, I don't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, man.
Nah.
I'm just gonna say at the fullback
Go ahead, man.
position, if you say Mike Alstott, there is no argument with any other person. That's why he's the only position. That's the only position.
No, I want to hear what I want to hear what she has to say. I'm loving this. I want to hear what she has to say. This is great.
Well, I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
I think the difference is the reason why we can, like with Max, and you can name these people that y'all naming, and it has a lot to do with what you said about you have that certain aura that stands out amongst the masses, no matter how long you in the industry or how short of a time period. You just had that aura that left in the industry. But a lot of times from the old days, we're dealing with sports or any kind of profession that was industry. Those people were unique. They came uniquely. What they did, they did. Yes, they left a mark to teach somebody else, but their mark was unique, which is so different from today's society. Everything is the same. Only thing is different is in sports because you have to be better than your opponent. But when it comes to the industry right now, everything is the same. It's all microwavable. And so nobody is leaving like they mark no more because that you're going to get in 3 years when that Microsoft Whopper is done, here come another one. And then with AI, it's making everybody sound like they something because you can hide behind a computer now and become rich. So I think a lot of the reasons why we can sit and speak about the Nate Dogs and the ones that are going Tupac and Biggie and all of those is because they left a unique mark on us. You know, and so that aura that their uniqueness left, we're going to always remember it. But today's day, there's no uniqueness. So there's not going to be no marks left at all.
Oh, man. Wow. Wow. And that pretty much broke it all down. There's people that come into the game, whether it's sports or music, and they do something that no one's ever done before. No one's ever heard before.
Correct.
No one's ever seen before. And then everybody tries to copy that. And then once they try to copy that, manipulate it, okay, you got a lot of pretenders. You got a lot of, okay, and then maybe they could take it a little bit better. But there's only those people who they were the first. They did it first. You never saw nothing like what Jordan did. You never saw what Nate Dogg did. You never heard it. And now there's copycats all over the place. You never heard or seen what these people did.
And so, watering it down they're watering it down.
Because they don't know what they're doing. They really don't get it. They don't get the talent these people had. They had something. And that's why they were so big. That's why they were so successful. And they're trying to mimic it. And then it's watered down because they just don't have that same talent. Some people are born with talent. Some people are not. And so they're trying to mimic it and get paid. And I sound like so-and-so. And I can play like so-and-so. Nah, you ain't ever going to be like him. Never.
Right.
And we all know that. And then it just seems like now it's like listening to music or watching sports seems kind of like trash. It's not exciting anymore.
Trash.
There is no
it's different.
There's nobody coming up with anything new. They're just trying to copy the last guy or the guy before him or the guy that they idolized when they were kids. And they can't do it. They try.
And they do jump on these fads. And what's the fad for right now? If everybody mumble rapping right now, then you're going to have 1,001 mumble rappers. The shit was trash from the beginning, but here we go. You know.
Yes. Man, we got to get rid of that. We got to bring skills.
Old school back. I'll be saying that I will go to some of these old dudes, like I still like old rap. I'm not a fan of the new stuff, but I will go to an old school rapper concert, E40, like any of these old niggas that's in their 40s, 50s, hands down, I'll go to their concert and have the time of my life. Versus one of these new, I bet you want to F me too. All this young V, young Vi, all this young boy shit, all that whack shit.
Oh yeah, I'm going to shows all the time. You know, they're still out there. Bone Thugs plays next month. Too Short, DJ Quick, they're all playing.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And you know, Dog Pound and all these guys. I just saw Snoop Dogg. They opened up the Long Beach.
I'm a Snoop fanatic.
Yeah, and he
you didn't tell him, Max.
They brought out the East Siders. They brought out Rage. They brought out the Twins. They brought out Corrupt. They brought everybody out. Everybody except Daz. You know, Daz is feuding with Snoop right now. But they brought everybody out, and it was a whole thing. You know, so it's like that's what I grew up with. You know, and this stuff today, it's like, man, you guys should take a lesson. You guys should take a lesson. Why these things 30 years later, you're selling out arenas and you got people 50, 60 years old screaming your shit and you're a household name. Why? Because you had bars, you had skills, you had talent. You produced beats that were legendary. And, you know, nowadays it's like nothing that's coming out now is going to be a classic. 10 years from now,
that's true.
Whatever's on the radio,
we ain't gonna even know it.
Like what? Who? Yeah, what's his name? I don't fucking know. Whack 100 or Whack 10. We don't know it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just, you know, like I don't know what's happening. It got too easy. You can just sit at home on your laptop, make a beat, rap in your bathroom, in your grandma's basement, and then it gets 1 million views on YouTube, and then they're hot. You know, you got guys like Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know, like, and then he starts snitching on people. Like, what is going on? And he's got Skittles tattooed all over his face.
Ain't no loyalty in the industry.
So anyway, I'm just talking shit, man. I'm just a random guy talking shit, but no, that's just my feeling on things because I'm an old guy talking shit, you know, and that's my feeling on shit, you know. So my feeling on shit is I would love to bring it back to the old days, man. And I'm
with you.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Man. I really don't get it. Man. I mean, I feel like
old curmudgeon. That's what's going on.
Oh, stop it, Max. I feel
not,
like once
not the old curmudgeon. Okay.
once
you get to 100.
Once I hit 50, I was like, man, I don't know what these dudes are talking about, man. You know, man, we were on some. I
don't think these young kids know what these people are talking about either. That's the problem. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. They ain't got no damn words. All they do is growl and mumble.
Well,
it's the other way around. Y'all just old. Y'all don't know what they talking about.
That wet.
Man, anytime a song tell me, I bet you I want to F me too. If I look this good, I bet you I want to F me too. Go throw that shit in the garbage. You tell me where that's bars at, Max. I'm listening.
Oh shit!
Like you asking me to show you an artist?
No. I'm telling you, in that verse right there, if I look this good, I bet you I want to F me too. Where's that bar at?
Oh, damn!
I don't know.
They ain't none.
That'd be a hell of a bar.
They're like
better bars.
That's like selling cereal to get your attention.
You got J.I.D. out there. You got Jid out there. You still got some old school people still rapping. Nas, just like I said earlier, Ghostface still making music and shit like that, but niggas don't listen.
They ain't doing
Like,
nothing new.
their fan base don't listen to them, and the younger kids is absolutely not going to listen to them.
Because they microwavable heads.
They got shit too. They got shit too, man. Let me see. I'm trying to find.
Go ahead and play some of it.
Well, here's the sad reality, right? Okay, you got guys like Snoop and all these guys. They put out records every week.
Snoop
Okay?
the Duke, hey Snoop.
But here's the thing.
I love Snoop.
Hey, I love him too because he put Long Beach on the map, and I'm from Long Beach, so hey, Long Beach. So always gets
I
credit
ain't
for
from
that.
Long Beach, but I know Snoop from Michigan with Dr. Dre. I ain't from Long Beach. I'm from Michigan. So he came all the way to Michigan, and when he did "Ain't No Fun Till the Homies Can't Have None," no, as a girl I shouldn't like that song, but I absolutely love it.
Oh no, my wife loves it, and you know what? Every show we go to, when we go see Warren G or the Dog Pound or whatever, they put that song on, and the crowd goes crazy, and it's mostly women. It's mostly women. I'm like, babe, why do you guys like this nasty shit? Oh, we love it. I'm like, babe, we went to go see Sugar Free, and he's like, bitch,
I like Sugar too.
And I'm like, it's nothing but women up in here. I want to go see Sugar Free. It was nothing but women, and they were screaming. I'm like, what's up with you women and this nasty stuff? Oh, we love it. We love it. I'm like, what the fuck? I was told something.
He said he wasn't slapping on a woman, but he had slapped the shit out of a bitch. I was like, oh.
Yeah, they're singing every lyric. I'll slap the shit out of a bitch. My wife's singing it. I'm like, oh, I love it. Oh, God, I love Sugar Free. I'm like, what the fuck? It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny because
I love it. I'm one of them chicks that probably be in the audience like, go Sugar, go.
My wife's up there smoking a blunt, chomping up and down. Yeah, I'll smack a bitch and fuck a bitch. And I'm like, wow, okay. When I was younger,
her inner hood came out.
Apparently, women used to get offended by this, like, "You ain't no bitch," and now they're like, "Yeah, I am that bitch." Now they're in their 50s, like, "I'm that bitch. I'm that hoe." Yep, it's crazy, man. And you know what? It's cool to get old. It's cool to get old.
That's what it is.
It sure the hell is.
It's cool to get old.
Between women today,
yeah, I don't give a fuck no more. And my wife was like,
"What you say, Max?" Max, what you say?
The only difference between women today, I'm saying the only difference between women today and women from like the 90s and before is the women today are out in the open about the shit the women in the 90s was doing, but keeping it behind closed doors, like keeping it to where you don't know who's the hoe and who's the woman, who's the lady and who's the top. You didn't know in the 90s because they all put on the acting appropriate in appropriate places. Disguise, not gossiping everything, not putting everything on the web. This generation, they're doing the same thing that these women did in the 90s, but then out there. And so dudes is reacting to it. Like dudes is like, oh, you're all hoe. Like you go to a Too Short concert and see all the women there and be like, okay, these are all the women that aren't at this concert are ladies. And it's like, no, those are just the.
But all along, we've been at them concerts this whole time.
All that. Like, all that.
We was just in the back with our church fam, like, don't get it, daddy.
Yeah. Me and Max went to a Too Short concert. And what were they doing at that Too Short concert?
Well, you right, Max. Like, you right with the openness. I think you right on that.
Yeah.
They are very.
Yeah,
They're much
they
more
all on
fluent than
social
what
media.
we were. Yeah.
They're
Well, we
all
on
on
ours.
social media.
Right.
They're gonna be the next Kim K or something like that. All they gotta do
Yeah.
is put their life, like, log their life on the internet, so that somebody will be like, man, we gotta make a network TV show out of these bitches. Like, that's what they're all auditioning for, all at the same time, and they all trying to top. If it ain't with actions, it's with just
Andre said,
story.
"There's a time and a place for everything. I want a woman on the street, but a freak in the bed."
Absolutely.
Damn.
That was
That was
what it
some
was in the
lyrics.
past. That women
Man,
understood that. They were like,
man, who
okay,
said that?
women in the streets, gotcha. But now
That's a
women
bar
are
right
just
there.
freaks all over the place. They freaks in the streets and the sheets.
Wait a minute, they freaks in the streets and sheep.
Yeah, and they claim that they want to be for the streets. So it's like, well, I bet you are, but like, why are you demanding treatment as if you're not for the streets? Stop that. We like hoes. Men love hoes. We love the hoes. You have to have proper hoe etiquette. You can't be acting like a hoe and demanding white treatment, and then be saying, I'm not going to give you white treatment until I become a wife. Bitch, you ain't gonna never become a wife. Like,
well,
I'm cool treating you like a hoe. I'm happy treating you like a hoe, and we can do that forever. Because if you're gonna act like that, that's how you're gonna get treated. And that should, as dudes, we're like, it should be a fair understanding. It's like, no, be like, no, I'm not.
Well, Well, Max, to these days, these girls don't care about being treated like hoes. Actually, they embrace it because it makes money. And so they have gotten to the point where with social media, not just social media, but in life, is what pays. It's what pays. And they own their money. So, them calling these young lady hoes don't bother them as long as they get paid.
They're kind of proud of it. They're like,
yeah,
yep.
Very proud.
Now go to my Patreon.
Like for instance, last night me and Dre was coming home at the stoplight. Girl get out the car, just shook her ass dead in the middle of the big ass four-way stop light. I'm like, this is just wow. Like you just get out the car in the middle of the car and just to shake your ass. That's the kind of world we living in. That's the kind of world we living in.
That's around Tuesday in Vegas.
Now go to my Patreon and donate.
Or they OnlyFans.
Yeah,
they got OnlyFans.
Go to my OnlyFans and subscribe. It's only gonna be
I just jumped out the car and shook my ass in the neighborhood. Not even on the strip. We in front of Costco's. Like, I was like, this is ridiculous.
Just to do it, like just to get it out, like not because niggas is filming some type of music video. Just got to get that evil out. Like a nigga that has to jack off.
Did you say they had to get the evil out?
Yeah. Like a nigga that got to jack off in a public restroom just because he got to do it and just get back to work. That's how these women is acting.
Not they got to get the evil out though.
That is what it is. You gotta get it out. It's just boiling up.
So you saying they in the car and one thing the devil and then the spirit tell them to just jump out and get it off them. You're shaking it.
Like you gotta twerk on something. Get out. Get it out. Get that twerk out. And they feel it. It just bubbles up inside of them. It's like putting a pot of water on the stove and turning the.
So how much do you think the music influenced this type of behavior, you fellas? How much do y'all think the music culture influences this type of behavior in male and women?
99.9%.
Not much these days. It used to.
Is it because the music got like just explain it used to? Because you got the sexy reds, you got the Carly B, which I like Carly. You got the sexy reds, you got the Megs, you got these young ladies that are out here representing this type of behavior, and with not just young girls, which is what it's targeted for, but it's also sweeping up the older women as well because they want to be in that fad too. So with him saying that the music is not so much influencing the culture of life, explain that.
I think it is influential, and it's even when NWA came out, gang banging was not as prevalent, and as soon as that came out, Track Compton, banging was everywhere. Every neighborhood. So it's all influential. Movies, you know, Goodfellas came out. Everybody wanted to be a gangster. Everybody wanted to be Scarface. So, like,
it's always been the influence.
Yeah. And if you don't recognize that, shit, I guess you weren't around. Yeah, I think everything can influence.
I don't know if can you hear me or
certain thing.
I can hear everybody again.
The positive things. It's usually the negative things because we're all living bad. That's just the way it is.
Yeah. So yeah, I was really trying to think of some artists to go through, but I think any song that I would play, give copyright strike, so I might just wrap it on this.
They gonna ding you.
This was a good live. Finally got your ass on here, Todd. Appreciate you stepping up.
I'm back on.
Well, you know what? Maybe I can play. Before we go, I probably can play this one. You can judge. You heard of Absol? You know Absol, the Queen.
I do. Look, I said that quick. I do.
Yeah, tell me what you think. Your vibe.
Spear, what's up, homie? Yeah. Blue chucks with my locs on. Hoping that the blood homies don't take it wrong and wipe me off the face of this earth. And for the record, I am not banging the turf. I ain't got no record. I ain't never laid a nigga to dirt. And other than a 9 to 5, I never had no work. But that don't mean shit. I can still get murked any given Sunday in front of a church. Check, tabernacle, chapel. If I ain't on the block, I'm somewhere behind the apple. Bottom, motto, bottle, popping. Old English, like senior citizen speaking. And me and Legend blow a big kush in a little coupe, the same size, Bigfoot foot. And now niggas looking up to me, and I ain't even tall. It's hard indeed. Yeah. Said that nigga took like 2 years to come back.
Come on, man.
I make sure I follow up correct. I mean,
I'm down on this too.
See, the pressure rests everywhere. And if it busts a pipe, it can take your life right before your own eyes and your homies too. You had to run it cause the color of your tennis shoes. And I hope you got a spur purr and a fresh pack of Newport to calm your nerves. Roll up the herb, that's my first name. And I get high until I die, that's on my daddy's grave. You niggas wearing a mask, trying to masquerade away from the facts of your past. In past tense, I pass this like plastics. I took a Curtis Magnet. I remember one time one of the homies had a black burner in his black jacket. Shit, who predict he get hit before 21? Black jacket is. Try to count your cards quicker than us. I'm airtight, never flinch when the yeah. So low. Looking at me like, what you gonna do, so? J-Rock.
When the weapons on, niggas talk loud, then they break ground when the weapons are strong. I should sit 10 in his dome, cause he a snitch. He don't represent this gangsta shit. He don't know how it feels to see your homie cat peeled by the black steel for real. I can still see the blood, feel the skill, it's ugly, nasty, still keep the gear in the back seat. What? Pumping the blunt, the fully tucked for any nigga that wanna lay on the dust in the 4 trucks. Trust, I ain't with the BS, I'm out the EF with a bad BH. Pro Club 1X tall, no V-neck. Show me where the cheese at. I ain't talking with that. Rocks in the lot, I'm GS. Now crush mics when the song life's a gamble, plus a nigga never fold when a fold.
Yeah. Thumbs down on
what I can appreciate. What I can appreciate is that every word came out of his mouth. I heard, and I could repeat. If I was to sit down and write down his lyrics, I could. There are the actual lyrics. There are the actual bars.
But other than that, he's honest. Is that what you was gonna say?
That sounded kind of old school, you know, and I hate to say that.
No, you just had it twice.
That's why I went to it.
There's no
I was
man.
like, you gotta let me try to get back like closer to back in the good old days when Tad had the almost good knees when he was listening to music in his 50s, and it sounded like, you know, some West Coast 90s shit. But
Thank you.
Dre said it was
Yes,
like
I am
alcohol
on
and
50s.
drugs.
And
Alcohol and drugs to me. I was thinking it sounded like
I'm looking for some more alcohol and drugs.
new generation of seeing Dre.
I can appreciate those lyrics, and that's a big thing that's missing. Like a lot of people be like, "Well, that don't fit their cup of tea." But for me, listening to it, and I'm just a girl, like just really getting into like rap that I don't know. I see it and I listen to it. I heard every word clear as a day. Like for both, like I heard the words. Today, when you sit down and listen to music, there's no words.
It sounded hard to me. The beat was hard. The lyrics were hard. The stuff that's coming out now is just not hard.
All right, then. So that counts. You said it sounded hard.
Not saying I'm hard.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah, and that was, I don't know if
I
you
like
can
to
tell.
listen to stuff that's
I don't know if you can tell,
tough.
Queen. That was maybe like 15 years ago. He came with that.
Oh, that was 15 years ago.
So that was a young Ab-Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a young Ab-Soul. And so this is a more up to date Ab-Soul right here. He he did a freestyle
Well,
for
he should have
for a
stuck
show,
what he was good at.
Color Show.
He said he should have stuck with what he was good at.
Yeah. Am I lying?
No es una Blue Moon.
Stick to what you're good
Ahora
at.
sí.
Did stick to what
Blue
he was
Moon.
good at.
Su esencia ilumina.
Yeah, well, he did. Well, I mean, you can listen to this and see if
Hey, am I lying?
That's rough. At least with
What he's
Safe Light,
good
you can
at
get that
exactly.
fixed any way you want.
Like what Queen said, what is this?
Nah.
Like Queen said,
Oh, don't get stuck.
Come on, Max. I got one more beer in me. I think.
He said, I got one more beer for me.
I think I got one more. Yeah, maybe.
Or it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Yeah, I worked all night. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Uh-oh.
It's all
I
good.
guess we didn't talk too much about music, but at the end of the day, I did agree with you when it comes
Thank you.
to
Thank
the
you.
music. Like,
Hey, you
I
know
just
what?
think that the older generation had a different uniqueness to them because everybody had to be unique. Nobody could be the same in the old days. Even when
No,
you go to the
no.
Dirty South music, everybody was unique. Today, people sound alike, and that
You
is the problem.
you had to have skills.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
You had to
yes.
come with skills
Welcome back.
and bars. All
You
right.
mean you left me with your neighbor all alone, Mac? Do you? He don't know who
Yeah.
I is. No,
I
I'm
don't know
just
if
playing. I like talking to you though. You cool. I can agree with you. It might be an age thing, you know. It might be an
Maybe.
age thing because we was able to come through a different culture, so it might be that.
It might be.
It's though.
It's just a different generation.
I don't know if they.
Mm-hmm. We hear you.
So the was laced by the great
It's up there, right?
The old man
It's up
has
there.
to go to bed.
Said he was laced by the
Minnesota war me, they won a war, but actually
Be careful, Max.
they forfeited like they wardrobe for half of the week. Still eating beers with extra cheese and pico de gallo, thinking they fire, but they easily mild. Check the score, you just a tourist, you ain't really wild. I made 100,000 and freaked it like a black and mild. Made another 100,000 and then I blew it like a performance from Miles with a horn in his mouth. I do it. I'm born with this style. It's unfortunate how they put a pro-choice in question like abortion is now.
Max. Max.
Thou shalt not fuck with raw me, or
Yeah.
he face 1,000 deaths from
Yeah.
Mr. Herbert Anthony.
Man, how can I put a
Stevens
beat on here?
full of potent.
What's
I'll
up?
fuck you up with some shit. I'll put some
What's
beats
that?
I made on here. I'm gonna put some beats I made on here.
Say that again.
I'm gonna put
That's
some beats I
I'm
made.
waiting.
Well,
I'm
all right.
waiting.
Well, I know how to
But
get
is
at
he
you.
not killing this
Dope,
one?
not a Cuban cigar maker,
Mm.
but I need all of the smoke. Yo, I said thou shalt not fuck with raw
All right.
meat, or he face 1,000 deaths from Mr. Herbert Anthony Stevens IV, full of potent dope. Not a Cuban
Okay.
cigar maker, but I need all of the smoke.
He want all the smoke.
You know? Hey yo, I'm live in living color, man. At Colors, man.
You're like,
Fuck
no.
you want me to do, huh? Yo. Crooklyn, one of my favorite movies. Now me and Crooklyn be making movies. Spike, please do the right thing. Don't sue me. Still fighting the good fight.
He said, Mike, do the right thing. Don't
Still fighting the good fight. Yo. The autobiography of Malcolm X as a Christian. Started questioning the reverend like, this nigga tripping. Getting still and still across, I'm carrying. My uncle was senior bishop. My God, I'm an apostle, I'm solo, ho. The prophet, it's in my heritage. To church you go to pray in it. Shit, the work is on the outside. Hip-hop songs off on my brothers on the front line. If this resonates with you, I'm inviting you to combine with me till our multiplicity is big enough to blow them up with one bomb. Why you think we always in some bind? Because they don't want us to combine. And this is why thou shalt not fuck for me or he face 1,000 deaths from Mr. Herbert Anthony Stevens IV, full of potent dope. Not a Cuban cigar maker, but I need all of the smoke. One more time. I said thou shalt not fuck with raw me or he face 1,000 deaths from Mr. Herbert Anthony Stevens IV, full of potent dope. Not a Cuban cigar maker, but I need all of the smoke.
Now come on, Tad.
Not a Cuban cigar maker, but I need all of the
Now,
smoke.
you can't say
Okay.
no more than bars right there. You can't say it. You can't tell it to me that way.
Said don't.
He said, I made
I liked
100
it.
out and
Look.
freaked it like a Black and Mild. Then he said, then I blew it like a performance by Miles with a horn in his mouth. Like, come on, man. What we talking about, Tad? Oh, did Tad get up out of here? Because he ain't even got a thing.
I think he didn't left us.
Yeah, I think he slid up out of here. But yeah, I think, Solo may have halfway won him over. But yeah, man, I was just trying to get him on here.
Halfway.
Yeah, halfway. He had to. He went from not liking the beats to saying he all right to like, all right, that's good enough. He wasn't whack. He didn't give. He designated Lupe as trash. Like, it's harsh rating. So not bad.
I told you about that video was a lot.
Yeah, not bad was great to hear.
He said he was kind of hard too, so
Yeah, exactly. I thought he was just gonna shoot everything down. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. This is cool stream. We went for way longer than I thought we would. I didn't think he'd hang in there with me for that long. Yeah, man. Is it anything you want to say before we got up out of here? Because
I just stepped